All right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, AD744. So today we'll be doing our Afcon and Asian Cup semifinal live reaction. Of course, we're joined by Sebastian. We have 4 games to discuss. We'll also briefly touch upon the final, not spend too much time, of course. We'll discuss the final briefly. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started, man. And I don't know what Sebastian is going on with this camera thing. You can just turn off your camera if you want to show your face. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, Sebastian, man, let's do a quick introduction real quick, and then we'll get started, of course.
Yeah, hello, by the way.
Yeah.
Just fixing the light, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so let me pull it up here.
Are you good, by
Just
the
get
way?
it up.
Are you good,
What do
by
you
the way? Are you good, by the way?
Yeah, I'm all right. That's decent, I suppose. So let me go ahead and we're gonna start with the Asian Cup first, since those are early games, and then we'll go with the Afcon later, of course. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and we're gonna talk about the first semifinal we got here. It is Jordan 2, South Korea 0. In my opinion, this might be one of the biggest shocks of the tournament. Well, I know people are saying Iraq beating Japan was a shock. Iran beating Japan. For me, this tops it up. Is it actually? I want to ask you, Sebastian, is this the biggest upset in the tournament?
I don't know. I have zero clue if this is the most shocking one.
For me, I think it is, because
who did Japan lose to? Who did
Iraq and Iran.
I would say this is the most shocking one. Or
yeah, I think it's the biggest upset.
Or the Iraq against the Japan, because Japan were favorites, long favorites for this tournament.
My thing is that Iraq is still a decent nation. They're not like some nobodies, like they got some good players. Now Jordan, because before this Asian Cup, guys, I don't think anybody really knew this Jordan team very well. I even put them bottom of the group, which was an embarrassing prediction. I completely apologize for that prediction. That might be one of the worst predictions I ever made in my life.
Yeah.
So
I knew Altamari, by the way, who plays for Montpellier.
Yeah, dude.
Who lost today, by the way, 4-1 in the French Cup.
So I think. Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about that another time. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these Jordan players make a move in the summer because it's Asian Cup. So, yeah, I mean, talk me through, Sebastian. Obviously, we did it yesterday. We did an emergency stream on the channel. I don't know if you were there or not. So I don't want to speak too much. I want to kind of just briefly touch upon this one. We'll quickly touch upon this one real quickly. So, actually, I want to ask you first, start with this, Sebastian. Are you surprised that Jordan won this game? Or not really? Or you were kind of partially surprised?
Not at all. I knew Jordan was going to win this game. I knew it.
Yeah.
From the start.
So, what do you... Yeah.
From the start of, when we got these two teams, I knew Jordan was going to win. I even predicted
What made you so sure that Jordan would win? I want to hear, actually.
Because I think they've been more convincing, and also South Korea, I know they are, this big team, but this month has been a big upset of a weird month, basically, of international football. And I think South Korea being the main, the co-favorite with Japan, I think Jordan having nothing to play for, really, like they have, what can they do? Semi-final is a huge place for Jordan. We have to understand who will go to the final, but he might go there, so who knows?
That best of luck to Jordan, man. I really hope Jordan wins.
I hope they win.
We'll talk about that for the final. But what do you think went wrong with South Korea? Do you think it was just Jurgen Klinsmann's fault? Do you think it's a player, or is it a combination of everything? Or because I see a lot of South Koreans blaming the Klinsmann. Obviously, Klinsmann does deserve blame, but I also would expect I also feel like the players didn't show up. You can only.
I'm sorry. The defense, they ain't good enough. Like, you look at the defense, like, you have Kim Min-jae, probably the best.
Remember, Kim Min-jae was suspended, though. Kim Min-jae didn't play this game.
Okay, I guess you have Kim and Jae suspended, but seriously, you have a 33-year-old. I mean, Jesus Christ, one boy. And also Sunday didn't show up. Kang Lee. Which Lee was in the midfield? Was it Kang Lee in the midfield or was it?
No, he's a winger. He's a winger. He's the right winger, I think. Yeah, he's the right winger.
The big stars, they ghost.
Yeah. See, my thing is that you have to, you know what made me really surprised, Sebastian, was how good Jordan were defensively. Because before this game, I was like, Jordan defensively are kind of shaky. They put up a great performance. That partnership, and you know what's also great? I believe Jordan missed 2 of their players. I think 2 players were suspended for the game. I forgot their names at the top of my head. Maybe you could tell me, Sebastian, because you probably don't remember the Jordan names more than I do. But I know 2 players were suspended for them, and I think it was a CM, and I think it was a center back. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was
Oy something.
Yeah, that guy was great against Tajikistan. Fantastic. He was really good. So the fact that Jordan did this without some of their best players is impressive. And now South Korea will complain that, we didn't have Kim and Jae and everything. But my thing is that it doesn't excuse the fact how bad you guys were defensively. And it doesn't excuse how bad your attack was. Oh, yeah, that guy. Like, for me, it just wasn't like when I was watching the game, I was like, South Korea, they're making so many stupid passes. Like, they were misplacing passes and everything. It was so disorganized. I was like, how? Like, this is like ridiculous. Like, I mean, you could blame Jurgen Klinsmann, but for me, you should blame the players because how are you misplacing passes like that? Did Jurgen Klinsmann tell the players, misplace your pass like that? You know,
South Korea, like, you need a manager with a brain, not a stupid manager like Klinsmann. You know Klinsmann because he have coached your national team, and we know how that went. But usually Klinsmann, you gotta do something else. Switch formation in game. Do something else. Don't do the same crap every time.
And that's another problem with Jurgen Klinsmann. He kept changing formations throughout the tournament because I believe he started with a 4-4-2, and I think he tried a 4-2. He tried a 3-4-3. I think against Saudi, and I think he tried a 4-2-3-1 against Australia. You can't switch formations. Keep doing this. You have to stick with one formation, and you have to stick with it. You know. And I just think for South Korea, man, they were just not good as a unit. Like the players didn't show up. Like Son was terrible. Wang Yichan was bad. He can't get lead. Like no one. Yeah, and then because for me, Jordan should have. This could have been 4 or 5-0, guys. Jordan missed a lot of clear-cut chances the first half. I don't even remember, Sebastian. Like, look at how dominant they were in the first half. South Korea had nothing. 12 shots, 4 on target. Cho had to make some big saves. So, and then the second half, man, terrible error. There was a terrible mistake by, I believe, the CDM Park. Gives away the ball in a bad area. And I think I think Al-Tarami made the interception, and I think he passed it to Al-Nemit, and Al-Nemit makes it 1-0. So
Neymar and
and then obviously the second goal was scored by Al-Taremi. What a fantastic solo individual effort that was. You guys need to check out the Al-Taremi goal because that was an insane goal. And yeah, South Korea, man, they couldn't really create any general opportunities, and then obviously they tried to get some chances late on. Obviously, Cho tried to win a penalty, but it was obviously a dive, and he was so desperate. You could tell that he wanted to get away back in the thing, but obviously it wasn't going to be. And yeah, South Korea, man, they were just so disorganized. Jurgen Klinsmann, man. And apparently I heard rumors saying that he doesn't want to resign. He wants to still stay in the job, which I think is it's embarrassment. I'm sorry. Losing to Jordan is unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Klinsmann, if you come near Sweden, I will kick you off the bridge.
Okay, let's relax there. Let's relax there. Relax there, man. Come on.
Yeah. And also, Jordan, man, there's something about Moroccan managers and Qatar.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. The Jordan manager is Moroccan. Maybe Morocco need that guy for the World Afcon. I'm joking around. I don't really blame Regari for the Afcon Morocco exit. I don't blame him. I don't blame him, to be honest.
It would be
yeah, but anyways, for South Korea, man, as I said, let's be real. Me and you both can agree, Sebastian. South Korea are lucky to be in the semifinals because, in my personal opinion, this might come as a surprise to you guys. I think in almost every game of this Asian Cup, they've been outplayed, except against Bahrain. I think that's the only game they didn't get outplayed. Every other game, I think they got outplayed.
They're so lucky. And Jordan, big up.
Yeah. Wait, do you agree with Sebastian? Do you think they're lucky to be in the semifinals?
Yeah, they should never went out in the round of 16, in my opinion.
Yeah, Saudis. Yes, they should have lost against Saudi.
Mm.
So, and yeah, for South Korea, man, as I said, man, it's just the players just didn't show up, man. You know, and I just think Son didn't really work as a striker. It just didn't really work as a striker. He should have played as a winger. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we have to have a conversation about Son, or do you just think do you think Son is good, or do you think he's just not showing up?
It's the Spurs gene, by the way.
Oh, come on. No, man.
I don't have anything against Spurs or nothing. Kind of like that team, but it's or it's just this South Korean team is awful.
Yeah, I think that South Korea. Because this South Korea team is really talented. Like, this team is really talented. When you look at the names on pitch, they have a very talented roster. It's just not gelling together, you know. And I think the big issue I noticed with South Korea throughout this tournament is that they never controlled the midfield. They never were able to control the midfield for a duration of the game. That was one of the biggest concerns for me in this Asian Cup, was that if you're not going to be able to control the midfield throughout the tournament, you're not going to win it. They were not able to control the midfield whatsoever. They were so disorganized. And they made it. So I just think for South Korea, man, very disappointing. I'm very disappointed. Obviously, you guys know this was the team I picked to win this year's Asian Cup. And yeah, they bowed out, man. They bowed out in the semifinals. So it is what it is. And for South Korea, man, they got to improve, man, because you know it's crazy, Sebastian. I'm going to read you this thing. We're going to move on. We're going to read some comments. South Korea won 2 Asian Cups, 1950, 1960, 1956 and 60, and they lost 4 times. They might be the Spurs. They might be the Spurs of international football.
Okay. Spurs have 26 titles, by the way, so far already. Has to be a team who has 4, maybe.
Okay, maybe Juventus, because Juventus have lost so many Champions League finals. Maybe Spurs.
Oh, these.
Okay. The point I'm trying to make here is South Korea is cursed. Like, that's the main, that's the breakaway we take away from this, is that South Korea is cursed, and I don't know what South Korea needs to change a lot of things. The players have to improve. But yeah, they just never played well for a full 90 minutes. That's really concerning. That's really concerning to not play well for a full 90 minutes for the entire one game of the tournament. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. Anyways, let's look through some of your guys' comments, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game. And yeah, once again, shout out to Jordan. And one thing I want to say about Jordan, guys, this team only has one player that plays in Europe. Only one European-based player. And they made the final. And I heard the stat, there was like 34 players playing in Europe, and only one of them made the final. Is that insane, Sebastian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy. And
HGR says
South Korea has Son. They have Kim Jae.
Yeah, King Lee, Wang Yi-chan.
Yeah,
and the midfielders like Wang.
In big teams like.
Yeah, Serena Zvezda, King Lee. Then obviously Jason Mines.
To be fair, it might be a PSG Spurs thing. That they're Spurs and PSG player.
Yeah, but look at this, man. Look at this. They have 5 European-based players in the starting 11. And if you add Kim and Jae, that's 6.
It's just the manager.
Like, the manager's not fault, Sebastian, but I don't. Should we blame the players? I think the players also should be blamed.
I have a question to you. Who is worse manager? Klinsmann or Berhalter? Who is worse?
That's a very difficult one, man. Very difficult one. I don't know. I think I would say both are around the same.
Both are crap.
Okay, actually, Sebastian, I want to ask you this question before we get to the comments. Do you blame the players for this? Do you think the players should hold responsible, or it's all the manager? Because for me, it's both.
It's everyone.
Yeah,
Even
it's not just the manager.
President. If their president was a striker, he would probably score.
Oh, you mean like okay. Yeah, because like the only South Korean player that showed up was Cho, the goalkeeper. That was it. Everyone else was crap. Yeah.
And then,
he runs a joke. HCR said Dorman of Asian Cup. I feel like South Korea might be the dormant Asian Cup. I don't know. I have to look at Iran's record. So actually, yeah, we'll get to Iran a bit later. We need Harvey renowned young players. Dinga says hello. Master says hi, everyone. Galeki Tactics long ball. HCR says Iran South Korea final. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of us predicted that, and guess what? Guess what happened? That didn't happen. Oh yeah, guys, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you're new around here, guys. Let's get up to 10 likes, guys. 10 likes is a like target. Master says Iraq beating Japan equals Jordan beating South Korea. No. Come on, Mats. I would say Jordan beating South Korea is a bigger upset than Iraq beating Japan. It's a bigger upset. Against Japan, even Iran had no tactics. No, Iran didn't have any tactics. Come on, you got to praise them for that. Let's not get the reaction. Dinga says Jordan versus Qatar wasn't a foul I expected, but I don't have any interest in it. Same with Nigeria versus Ivory Coast, except it wasn't a shock at all. Master says a tale of two shows. Oh yeah, that show a striker is abysmal. That guy's awful striker. I don't rate him. Cherami's overrated. I'm not backing him more. We'll get to Iran, man. We'll get to Iran. Master says I didn't expect South Korea to lose, but there were warning signs the last 4 games. That's a good point. Mats makes a very solid point. Do you agree with this, Sebastian? That there were warning signs the last 4 games.
Yeah, I knew they were gonna lose this game right now.
Yeah, because defensively they were looking very sketchy, very, very sketchy. Even with Kim and Jay, they were looking very sketchy.
If I wanted to bet on this game to Jordan win, and if I would have done it, I would have been.
Man, you would have got so much money. You would have got so much money.
I should have just done it. Fuck's it.
HKR said Taremi Azmoun do and never work together. Okay. Jordan managed the game so well. Hardly let South Korea in the penalty box. The second goal, they played smart in terms of trying to find it. You know what's also really key with Jordan? They didn't allow South Korea to have a single shot on target. That's very impressive. Very, very impressive. HKR says Korea gave the ball away in bad areas. We talked about that. Master said Jordan had big with a turnaround ugly and the win against South Korea in the way they did. Jordan on the way to surpass Iraq 2007, Master says. Yeah, remember, guys, we did that international achievements. We might have to redo that list. If Jordan wins the Asian Cup, we might have to redo that. HK said Jordan win the Asian Cup in Iran isn't. Master says big up Jordan, big up Bristol Rovers. President Wali Al-Qadi, who was at the game supporting them. Luke Klopp says, bro, certain YouTuber named Deadball TV was hating so much of Qatar. Now he can shut up and stop calling Qatar crap. Maestro says South Korea have Spurs DNA is not only Son, but Jurgen Klinsmann too. Oh yeah, Jurgen Klinsmann. Edgeker says Qatar not that good to be fair. I know as an Iranian, I should probably stay quiet. Luke Club says Korea created a lot of good chance against Saudi in the last 10 to 20 minutes. Actually, yeah, I know that's true, Luke Club. I know that's true. But my thing is that the point I was trying to make here is that South Korea never looked good for the full game. That's what I'm saying. Like they have name me one game that were really truly convincing from start to finish. And now I think that was more just Saudi just letting the brakes off. They were just being too defensive. That was more Saudi's mistakes than Korea doing well. But obviously, you have to give credit. Korea got back in the game from a losing position, so you got to get credit. But obviously, I think the most of the issues was obviously, they weren't great for most of the game. Steve LFC Anfield says, "May I join?" I think we're just gonna keep one person. I'll maybe bring you on next time. We'll have you come on next time. But yeah, I just want to keep one person. Having multiple people makes it too much, in my opinion. So I think one person's good. H Car says, "Al." Durnama Stadium is cursed for Iran, USA, and Qatar. HQ said Qatar not that good. Iran are just crap. No offense. Big up Albert Qatar says, I think Mike said Klinsman's worse. Steve LC, this is Anfield say. I honestly want Jordan to win for Jordan Hyman though. Wow. We should also root for Michael Jordan as well. I wonder if Michael Jordan knows this. Oh man, Master said Berhalter. Okay, I'm criticized. I blame Klinsmann the most, but South Korea dropped the ball in this one. Like the thing is, you can blame Klinsmann. Obviously, I'm not saying you shouldn't blame him, but I'm saying that I don't think it's all on Klinsmann. I feel like the players also deserve blame too. You can't just blame Klinsmann alone. That's what I'm trying to say. Master says hi, Albert. Sebastian says hi, Albert, proving brother. Okay, Pookie says hi, y'all. Jordan won. Now they got their last dance. J Football 24 says. H Core says Beckham was the staying watching Iran lose. Oh, yeah, David Beckham was here. Oh, yeah. I think I'll post that picture on the server. So if you guys on my Discord server, join that, guys. I posted that picture of him attending the game. Look, Klopp says, if Qatar wins back-to-back, big W for them. Book says, if Qatar wins, AFC is a farmer's league. Come on. That's a bit harsh. So I'm not going to go into that yet. Now, if Qatar does 3 in a row, then we might have to bring that up. But I think 2 in a row, I wouldn't say farmers just yet. just yet. Anyways, now we spoke about that game. We're going to go ahead and talk about the other game we got here, Iran to Qatar. Talk me through this game, Sebastian.
No, I didn't really watch the full game, but I catched a bit of it. But
okay, I guess that's fair.
I did not even know that this game was even playing legit at that time.
Okay.
I just saw Michael's watching on stream that he was gonna do, and I legit didn't know there was a game early. And I was tired at the time, so I could not really remember what I did. But yeah, I think Qatar, 2 finals in a row. I'm not gonna say that it's REGGED. By the way, I'm not gonna say that.
I don't say that. That you can't use that for this. I'm sorry, you can't say that.
Iran, they should have won this game. Like, they were the favorites. Qatar also coming from kind of easy group stage, and then they've been playing kind of mid these games. They have struggled. The goalkeeper was good, in my opinion.
Yeah, the goalkeeper came clutch in extra time. Sorry, the second half.
I saw that this goal.
I should start with the Osman goal. The Osman goal was insane, man. It was literally a bicycle kick.
Yeah. I saw that goal, and then I saw the Afif goal, and then because I saw it on Twitter.
The Afif goal was nice. That was a very nice goal. And the equalizer was nice. The equalizer was a good finish from I forgot exactly where it was, but I think it was from like it was like a corner, I think. I forgot exactly.
This was the final straw for Iran, basically, to win a trophy with this generation.
Yeah. And then obviously
look at the age. Yeah, like 30 plus players. It's but good for Porto that Taremi is going back to them.
Yeah, I've said this a long time ago, guys. I don't know why Iran keeps doing this. Taremi is just not good enough as a cam or as a winger. He should be playing as up top.
Play like a 4-3 or 4-3-1-2 or something.
I would say do a 4-4-2. Do a 4-4-2. Like put Taremi Osman up top. That's what they should have done.
Where will Godos play though? Because he's more like a cam. I would say he's played right and left, I believe, for us or something when he played that. That was years ago. Iran, this is a huge L.
This is bad.
Did they have? I know Qatar is a good team, but really,
Iran were the heavy favorites. They were the heavy favorites.
With 2 main guys, Asmun and Taremi. Was Taremi the better player, in my opinion? But it's interesting. It's interesting that we have a crazy fight. So, congrats Qatar by them.
Yeah. Let's start. Let me just do a quick rundown of the goals. Because Sebastian didn't watch the game, so I'll give you guys a quick recap. So Osman scored a very beautiful bicycle kick, guys. You guys should check that out. It was an insane goal. Then obviously the equalizer there. Abu Salim, I believe. I forgot exactly, but I think it was a good goal there. Great finish there. It took a little bit of a deflection, if I remember correctly. Then obviously Afif scored a nice goal there. And then obviously John Bakar scored the penalty. It was a clear handball from the Qatar. I think it was this guy, Safi. I think he gave away the penalty. And then obviously Ali scored the goal at the 82nd minute to break Iranian hearts. And then Iran had a good amount of chances. And in the stoppage time, they hit the post, I think. And then Bersham made a big save, if I remember correctly. So they were very close to equalizing, but it just wasn't to be. And Qatar held on to win 3-2. So yeah, for Iran, man, as I said, man, very disappointing, man, because this is kind of crazy, Sebastian. You had thought that Iran had done something after beating Japan. Like, I honestly thought Iran were like, I thought like that was a huge win to beat Japan, one of the tournament favorites in that kind of fashion, to come from behind. I was like, okay, Iran might do this. But now that I think about it, was that more of just Japan being bad? It's weird because I feel like we have to give praise to Iran, but how much praise should we give? That's the thing. I don't know. What do you think, Sebastian? Because I thought they could have done something after beating Japan.
Same. I thought they would win the whole thing.
Yeah, and I guess it just showed how bad Japan were really on the day. Obviously, it's a bit of both, obviously, but ultimately, it just showed that. Oh yeah, and they had the red card thing in stoppage time. It was a very stupid challenge. Their center back did. I completely forgot to mention this here in the review, but yeah, I think for Iran, man, as I said, they just left it late, and I just think that for me, see, with Iran, is it fair to blame everything on Taremi? Because I don't think it's really fair. Obviously, he didn't really show up in this tournament as much as we expected him to. Actually, what do you think was Iran's biggest issue in this tournament? Like, was it really like? What do you think was Iran's biggest issue in this tournament?
Defensive, and much problems. Defense. Conceding too much more, too stupid goals, or stupid goals generally in this tournament.
Yeah, that is true. That is true because they looked defensively shaky against Hong Kong. They should have conceded. Then against the UAE, even though they had 1-2-1, they still conceded a late goal in the end. And then obviously they were very defensively shaky against Syria. And even against Japan that first half they were. So yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, Sebastian. I think defensively was their big issue. And obviously, I don't know if you guys noticed, I think Iran have one of the oldest squads in the tournament, if I remember correctly. And I think that's a big issue. Big issue. Because a lot of these players, I think Taremi, John Bakash, Azmoun, Godos, we don't know if they're going to be there in the next Asian Cup. We don't know if they're going to be there. And this was a really good golden opportunity to win this Asian Cup. We had South Korea just got eliminated. Japan got eliminated. Australia got eliminated. And yeah, man, I just think for Iran, man, tactics, they were tactically not good on the day. And they left it too late, man. They left it too late. I think that was the problem. Like, they should have capped it. Like, when they had the ascendancy in the second half after just scoring the penalty, they should have finished the game off there. Instead, they allowed Qatar to get back in the game. They had their late amount of chances, and that's how it ended, So you can see right here, guys, Qatar had 40% possession, but look at the amount of shots on target they had. Look at the amount of big chances they had. Qatar could have won this game by a bigger margin. I think Afif missed some sitters, if I remember correctly. Sorry, Ali missed some sitters, I think. And yeah, man, Qatar, man, very disappointing from Iran and Qatar, man. They did it, man. They did it. So let's go and read some of your guys' comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to discuss briefly about the final, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our Afcon preview, Afcon review. Farmers League it is. Steve LC says, at least my third favorite might do it. The Elephants, Ivory Coast. Third favorites, wow.
How many teams does this guy support? Basic supports 5 national teams.
Okay, for me, supporting multiple national teams is wild. It is wild. That's crazy. Okay. Anyways, Farmers League it is. Just ask Sebastian. Sebastian, you prefer not to speak, right?
I have zero clue, to be honest. Zero clue.
Okay. Master says, Matt Turner saved Bristol City penalty to help them. Okay, I'm not going to read that second. I'm not going to.
Man, don't talk about these pricks. Talk about Bristol's Rovers, the biggest.
Yeah, well, I guess you're happy, Matt. I guess you're happy. I'm happy Matt Turner saved the penalty. I'm happy Matt Turner saved. HCar says Japan-Korea final. Pookie says he knows about these things. Matt's okay. Jordan versus Qatar. Come on, Jordan, but I'll still pick Qatar. Iran. HCar says Iran old team. Great start for Iran, but the equalizer knocked the stuffing out of Iran. Yeah, I think for Iran, I just feel like that goal they conceded, it just lost their concentration. They had moments of concentration. They lost moments of concentration in this game. Benarov is sus. Yeah, I thought Benarov wasn't that great today. I was kind of disappointed. Taremi as Cam is not working. They should have known that a long time. I've said this before. I've said this, Steve. I think I said this in my group stage reviews. If you guys check out my old group stage reviews, I was saying that Taremi can't play as a cam. I was repeatedly saying this time and time again. And I don't know why the coach kept persisting with Taremi at cam. It just wasn't bad. It was just a bad idea. It's just Qatar first goal was dumb. Yeah. Pookie said, come on, Jordan. See. HQ said Taremi overrated. Ooh, is Taremi overrated? Actually, I want to know. I want to know what you think, Sebastian. Do you think Taremi's overrated?
No.
The thing is, like, who? I don't know. I don't think he's really that rated, that highly. So, yeah. Jesus says, yeah, I'm going with Jordan. Mass Jones says this has been the best second half of the tournament potentially. Oh yeah, this game was fantastic. This was probably one of the games of the tournament. Edgar says subs report. Why no Guy D? Yeah, that was surprising, man. Why get that Guy D not play? That was very, very surprising. I want to upset. Jesus says I knew Qatar would win. Who said so? Who's rating Taremi that highly in the first place, though? Yeah, I would agree. Like, I don't think Taremi was that rated that highly. Maybe Iranians rate them that highly, but like I feel like general football fans, they don't really rate them that highly. You know, Albert says I knew Qatar would go back to back. Guys, got Qatar for going back to back. Hold up, Albert. Hold up. We still have a final to play, Albert. We still have a final to play. So let's not say congratulations just yet for the final. Albert, really? Where are you, the ref? Who's that first? Afif man of the match, bro. Oh yeah, Afif was fantastic. He was fantastic, man. Edgar says under 17 Iran over senior team. Master said even though Taremi hasn't been that good for part of the season, he still had a good group stage and playing at AM was dumb. Move that nullified him. He shouldn't play any deeper than the second strike. HQ said being knocked out the Iran way. Japan were just bad. HQ says Iran played so well the second half against Japan, but they utilized their players better than they did against Qatar. Oh yeah, I want to say this right now with Iran. Guys, let's be real, guys. Iran is a team that does well, but when it comes time for against teams that are on the similar level to them, like teams that can actually challenge them, Iran, more often than not, tends to lose. That's just the reality of Iran for you. Like, that's just how they are. That's just how they are.
Yes, I finally got a profile picture I wanted.
Oh, wait, did you say yes? Did you say yes for the point I just said? Or was that for the profile picture?
No, profile picture. I changed it.
Okay. Wait, do you agree with me, though, Sebastian? Iran does well against teams that they should beat, but when it comes times for teams that they're not necessarily guaranteed to beat, they tend to lose.
Yes, I agree. Fully agree.
Yeah. HCR says, rather lost to Japan. Do Qatar beat Japan? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Given how shaky Japan were, maybe Qatar do win. HCR says only one clean sheet. Master says the defensive tactics were the main problems today. Kanye and Cheshma has to go. Oh, yeah, that Cheshma guy is garbage. That Cheshma guy is horrendous. That guy's awful. Kanye, yeah, he wasn't that great either. But that Cheshma guy is awful. That guy shouldn't be part of the national team anymore.
Oh, yeah, show the profile picture, by the way. Matt. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Matt's got a new profile picture. I like Matt's new profile picture.
He means mine.
Oh, okay. We'll get to the. I'm kind of still catching up with the comments. Matt Jones said great goal from Afif. Favorites at Asian Cup and Afcon out. What a shocking year. Hope not the same for Copa American years. I hope it is the same. I love upsets. Yeah. I love the underdog story.
Yeah, I hope she wins.
T-Rex enthusiast says good day. The chance to last 10 minutes and at a time be shot like, oh, woo. Imagine that guys didn't watch along for this game. I would have gone crazy at extra time. I was like, oh my God, they almost equalized. Luke Club says Nigeria, but that we'll get to Nigeria, man. We'll get to Nigeria. HCar says next Asia Cup, Bangladesh versus Tajikistan. Oh my jeez. I would love to see that, man. I would love to see it. But let's be real, it's not happening. Let's let Bangladesh qualify first. Master said knocked out. T-Rex enthusiast says oil derby. Book says, bro, ever since that Cameroon game, Nigeria's been playing good. What else do you want them to do? T-Rex enthusiast says, I don't give a crap about these tournaments, but by results, they seem very entertaining. Sebastian says, Alvar's secret, he's that from Qatar. Book says, lol, Prince of Persia got lacked in attitude. Sebastian lol. T-Rex enthusiast, what do you mean Jordan aren't that rich? Skibbity dub, yes. What is the profile picture? Luke Klopp. I was speaking about the semifinals of Old Dar. He was talking about this game, guys. Iran, Qatar. HCR says, Ecuador win Copa America. I hope Ecuador win the Copa America. That would be awesome. Master says, Chesney living the goal he scored against Wales, even though he's not an attacker. More woo, and not woo. Well, oh, not woo. Or like, Chile wins the Copa America by revenge season because that happened. Okay, we'll see about that, Sebastian. We'll see about that. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the final, man. Jordan versus Qatar, man. Sebastian, man, give me your brief thoughts about this final.
I feel Jordanian. I feel Jordan. If Jordan wins the final, I might have to go to Jordan and party. Not gonna. I would not do it. But I would be happy for them because I think this will be their first ever Asian Cup, I believe, that they have won, if they win it. So it will be good for the nation, also that they get better and better. And I won't feel Arab. Well, for fuck's sake. I just
okay, Sebastian, just talk about the game. Talk about the game, Sebastian. I don't want to. This is kind of weird stuff.
Not disturbing me with that comment. Yeah, I think this is going to be a very good game, in my opinion. I think defensively, Jordan has been looking much better than Qatar. Obviously, Qatar conceding 6 goals. 6 goals. This knockouts. So I think it's going to be. I think it maybe 2-1 or so to Jordan. Cannot see any other like high scoring results or something. I think it's going to be very interesting. Hopefully Jordan wins, but if Qatar wins, then it's just what are we doing here, basically? Because then they will 2 in a row, and that's just weird. It's messed up. Let's be honest. If Qatar wins now, 2 in a row, it's messed up. Let's be real here. It's messed up. If they win.
Well, we can't do anything about it, Sebastian. We just have to accept it. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. You have to accept it.
It's very suspect.
Yeah, I think most of the world is gonna be rooting for Japan. I'm not sorry, Japan. Jordan. They're gonna be rooting for Jordan this final.
Yeah, 100%.
So
we feel
in terms of narratives, because you guys know I love my narratives. This is a very much a great narrative final. Can Jordan beat the Qatar, the defending Asian Cup champions? They defeated South Korea. They had defeated Iraq. Now this is the last test, and this will prove that they're champions. If you can defeat the reigning Asian Cup champions on their home turf, that's a big statement. I'm sorry, that's a statement.
And last time Qatar won it, they won it at home. So who knows? It might be this time unlucky. So
yeah, and Qatar.
It's come on, Jordan, please.
Yeah, I think this is a really good narrative. Like from a Jordan point of view, if Jordan beats Qatar, the defending Asian Cup champions, the team that's also hosting the tournament against the odds, because let's be real, I think Qatar are the favorites for this final.
Yeah,
especially because they're at home. Yeah, so they're gonna be the underdogs. So it'd be a big statement, And if Qatar do it, it just shows how dominant, how good they are in Asia. It just shows how good they are in Asia and that they are the champs. So that's what I love about this final, man. This final has so much narratives. I love it.
And also, this is the final, the World Cup 2022 final, the venue. So I wonder how many penalties there will be. Just saying. So it will be interesting. I speak for everyone in Europe, South America, North America, Asia, that Jordan will be the winner.
Okay, let's hope you're right, man. Let's hope you're right.
On Saturday,
okay,
Jordan will be crowned champion of Asia.
Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget, guys, we're gonna have a live reaction to the game after the final. So join me for that, guys, and that's gonna be an exciting final. And hopefully we can get some end-to-end drama. So let's go ahead and read some of you guys' comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to Afcon. Luke Cope says Jeremy has a trash hairline. Hey, okay, let's be respectful there. Let's be respectful. Come on. Mashal says 50-50. Yeah, I think this final is 50-50. Boo said, okay, Sebastian. Steve Elsie Anfield says, I hope Uruguay win Copa America, even though I want Messi to win last international of his career.
Oh, God, this Messi glass. Nah, it compares with Mr. Rapper. No. This is exactly why I hope we kick out Argentina in the second match.
Okay, we'll talk that for another time. We'll say that for another time, okay? Macho said, today I feel... Arab, okay. That is true, though. That is true. We're going to get an Arab nation to win this Asian Cup. We're going to get an Arab one. So it doesn't matter which team wins. We're going to get an Arab nation guaranteed to do this. That is the truth. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. We're going to get an Asian nation guaranteed. Arab nation. Okay, I'm not going to read that out loud. I'm not going to read that comment out loud. Okay. So that's just weird. Iranian rep calls Jordan to win. Iran knocked out Japan for Jordan. Jordan should thank Iranians. Because I speak for all North, South, and Central, and the Caribbean. When I say we are with Jordan, America. I should say Qatar because they won today. Jordan is lucky Confederations Cup doesn't exist. Yeah.
Don't talk about that rig-ass competition again, please. Like last time I saw it, it hurt when I saw it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to Afcon, man. Let's move on to Afcon.
Today I feel Nigerian, yeah.
All right, let's stop saying this kind of stuff because this stuff is weird. This stuff is weird to say. Okay, guys. So how many likes were actually on the stream, man? Oh wow, Atletico actually lost. And we'll talk about that another time. All right, so Nigeria won, South Africa won. So let me see how many likes were on the stream, guys. So we're at 9 likes, guys. Can we get up to 10 likes? Just one more like, guys. One more like, and we're gonna hit that 10 like. So talk me through this game, Sebastian. Nigeria won, South Africa won, because my goodness me, so much drama there at the end.
One more game.
So
I've said it all the time. This is Nigeria's year to win the Afcon.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I've said it all the time.
Okay, let's talk about the game, man. Let's talk about the game.
Nigeria, I think, scoring a penalty, I think the goalkeeper, Nigeria's goalkeeper, Anvabil.
Oh yeah, he was good. He was fantastic.
He was very good. Big up to the best striker in the world, Osimhen. I don't think he was that great. He got nullified by the defense. Then when a stupid ass red card, which I don't know why you do that.
Oh, that was definitely a red card. Come on, you can't complain.
I don't know why you do that in this situation. Because that really cost
Oh,
them.
you're blaming like South Africa. Why did they make that stupid challenge, right?
Yeah, that stupid challenge. If you don't do that challenge, you might win this game on 90 minutes.
No, but the thing is, like, you have to look at the context, Sebastian. If he doesn't make that challenge, Nigeria might have scored that goal.
Or they might have missed. Because remember, Osimhen, I think it was Osimhen who missed 1v1.
No, I think Osimhen was taken off. Before the red card. I think. Let me check.
When was the red card?
The red card, I think, was 160th minute. Osimhen came off the 110th minute. So it was Mofi. Mofi's the guy that did the run.
Yeah. I think all I know was good. South Africa, I don't think they were that bad. I think they could easily win this game.
Oh, yeah. Sebastian, you remember that chance they had it right at the end? They had the chance, I think the 96th minute, I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that chance. I think it was this guy. This guy missed his chance. Mado, I think, is the guy who missed the chance. Like, let me show you guys right here. Yeah, this is the chance I'm talking about. 96th minute. That was such a big chance, man. So, I just think for Nigeria, man, like I said, Nigeria's playing well. They're playing well, but they're just not finishing their chances. That's the big issue I have with this Nigeria team. And Victor Osimhen, man, I'm sorry. We're going to have a conversation about this guy. We're going to have a very uncomfortable conversation about him. Because, yes, I know he won the penalty. But come on, the kind of chances he missed in this game. Like how many chances he missed in this game? Let me check. Actually, I'm pretty sure he missed like 2 or 3 big chances. Also, man, I'm just saying this right now. You better hope you score in the final, because if you don't score in the final, Nigerians are coming after you. I'm just saying this right now.
And Murphy should start that game.
There's no way Murphy's starting that final.
There is.
I pretty much doubt it. Like, look at this. He had 5 shots, and you're telling me he just couldn't score, man. Come on, he just couldn't score. I mean, to be fair, he did have a goal disallowed. Obviously, I think it was right before the end of the game. Obviously, I think that why was the goal disallowed, Sebastian? Do you think the goal was disallowed because of VAR check, or is it offside? I think it was because of VAR check, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I will give credit though. Osimhen did win the penalty, so I'll give him that credit. Like I said, off the ball he was fantastic. Like off the ball he's great. He's been linking up the team, but he just needs to score, man. That's just the big issue. He just has to score.
Like Pookie said, it's happening otherwise.
Yeah. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying is that he needs to be that striker, man. He just needs to finish his chances, because he had too many chances today, man. He had too many chances to miss. It's inexcusable, And so my thing is that you have to, like, I understand what Pookie's trying to say, and I understand what you guys are saying. I do agree. He's been great, but it's still not. You still have to score those chances, man. Because you are the African Player of the Year. You're Nigeria's best player on paper, right? And so I just feel like for Victor Osimhen, man, I expect so much more from you. And we'll see, man. Let's see what he does in the final, man. Let's see what he does. Because if he wins the trophy on Sunday and he doesn't score, then all is forgiven. All is forgiven. But yeah, for Victor Osimhen, man, he had a good game. And then obviously Rice Williams came up clutch, made those saves. I think in the first half, and then obviously Nabil made those crucial saves of penalty shootout. I'm surprised Williams didn't save any penalties. I'm surprised he didn't save any penalties. That was a bit surprising. And obviously a very stupid, clumsy challenge from the substitute. I think it was Youssef made that clumsy challenge. And then obviously offset Mokano. And Mokano equalizes to make it 1-1. So yeah, for Nigeria, man, they did it, man, but they got to stop making these individual mistakes. I think that's kind of the problem with Nigeria, is that they just have to be they're just missing too many chances. So yeah, man. Any other thoughts on this game, Sebastian, before we move to the comments?
No.
Okay.
Let's
read some of you guys' comments. Okay. If Rank was here, he would say to Sebastian, save your tears for another day like the weekend saw. Wow. Let's move on. Oh, you read it already, so I don't have to write it over low. Today, Africa. I'm imagining if Latino is watching our stream and seeing like the comments. Oh, okay. The Infantino, the FIFA president.
That would be fun. Today I feel Swedish. Let's go.
Okay, Bassio said, I think I'll be Nigeria too. Okay, I'm not gonna give my final prediction, by the way, guys. You guys gotta have to stay tuned for my video. But yeah, check out my video. I'll be dropping those 2 videos out, and then I also drop my Europa Conference League video. 3 videos out for you guys tomorrow, man. A lot of videos to work on. So.
Oh yeah. Club football is bad.
Poke said today I feel Nigerian. Master says I don't even know where Infantino said African because there's no direct reference back to Qatar. He says I'm Belize's #1 Nigerian fan. You probably are. Master says the red card is very close to being a penalty. Yeah, it was just right outside the box. Right outside the box. If it was inside the box, it would have been a penalty. So he said, yep. The 4 penalties Nigeria were excellent, and the keeper has been a hero. Oh yeah. Like basically all the penalties were good except this guy's. This guy's penalty was garbage. He skied it, I think. Jordan versus France. Okay, come on. Let's not do this. Come on, HQR. Let's not do this.
Jordan would win.
Okay, let's not do this, man. Come on. Someone's playing well. He doesn't have to score low. He's helping. He's helping other ways. Yeah, yes, I know he's a striker, but still. Yeah. Like I know he's doing his best. It's not like he's completely useless. It's like I'm not trying to say he is, but I'm just saying is that he needs to score those chances, man. You got to score those chances, especially for a striker. You have to score. It's just as simple as that. So he wasn't terrible. I'm not saying he wasn't, but he can improve. That's what I'm trying to say. Macho says, I'm glad South Africa didn't get to the final. Okay. I'm not going to read that second part of that. We're not going to bring up rugby here. So what? Kind of boring final. HKR says, come with Asian Cup. What? Huh? Okay, HQR, you could say it this way. It's kind of a predictable final. You could say it's a predictable final. But don't say it's a boring final. Come on. Don't say it's boring. Come on. Who's it? Eye emojis. Boring final. You should be low. Without Chris's Afcon with the finals, man. Barely any subs. Sebastian says the only boring thing is your come HQR. Please say, nah, it's a good final. Well, especially this guy. I was in a game that Aina played for Chelsea. Ooh, interesting. Okay, yes, I get your AD. Ivory Coast winning is not boring, though. Would be insane. Saved by Morocco. Pookie said Matt's against everything. I think I understand what HQR is trying to say. It's like, after all this Afcon hypeness, after all this madness of the underdog story, we get a predictable final. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Ooh, what a trophy for Nigeria.
So, I think, I understand what you're saying, HQR, but it's still been an eventful tournament because I'm pretty sure both these teams were not expected to make the final. Now, I predicted Ivory Coast to make the final. That was my original prediction. Of course, you guys know that was my original team to win this tournament. I predicted them from the start of the tournament. But you can't say everyone, I don't think Nigeria was expected to make the final from the beginning. So, and like I said, this is how I feel. I love upsets and all, but I want to see the best teams play against each other in the final. I don't want to see the underdogs play against each other in the final.
I'm not going to say who I said would win the whole thing because I should not speak about it. But yeah.
No, Sebastian, do you see what I mean? I like upsets, but there's a certain degree. I don't want the upsets to happen in the final because the final should be a great, memorable final that I will remember for ages. So, for example, imagine the final was Cape Verde versus Mozambique.
Well, everyone on the chat on Michael's stream was Cape Verde fan. Everyone was supporting Cape Verde.
No, but imagine that final actually took place. We had a Cape Verde versus Mauritania final or something like that. That wouldn't be that great of a final compared to Nigeria versus Ivory Coast.
If Cape Verde won this tournament, I would have bought a Cape Verde shirt. It says I love Cape Verde. I would buy many shirts from Cape Verde. I would be the first guy to go to Cape Verde who's from Sweden. I don't know if there's anyone, but
yeah, but my thing is that I like upsets, but I don't want them to make the final because I do feel like the final should be good. Imagine we had Croatia and Morocco as a World Cup final instead of Argentina and France. I don't think it would be we have a very completely different conversation.
We could have had Argentina and Portugal, but screw Morocco.
No, I'm just saying if we had the underdogs make the final, we wouldn't remember the final as much, right?
No, nobody would care about the final. Everyone,
that's what I'm saying.
Nobody would care if it was Morocco against Croatia or something.
Obviously, people would care, but and we're talking about from the neutral point of view, So
it would be now if it was Argentina and Portugal, that would have been explode World War III. Compared to if it was, for example.
Okay, let's talk about Africa. Let's talk about Ivory Coast, DR Congo. So for this game, guys. I think Ivory Coast, I think that it's good that they got the job done. DR Congo, they're just so underwhelming, man. DR Congo actually played well the first half, guys. But that second half was terrible. That second half was abysmal. I'm sorry. I don't know what DR Congo did in the second half because they were very underwhelming. What's your thoughts on this game, Sebastian?
Yeah, I think Ivory Coast barely won this game. I don't think DR Congo did that much threatening in this game. I don't know how. I know Gradel, he made that assist, but I don't know how he still plays football in 2020.
Oh yeah, that guy's. Thank you for mentioning him, man. I completely forgot to talk about my review. That guy is still trash. I still don't rate that guy. How is he still starting?
But Campbell played for DR Congo. I don't know how, Also, like
Yeah, Bakambu. It's like Bakambu and Sebastian deserve to be like extremely good friends or something because this doesn't make sense. Why does he keep starting?
I would rather have started Junior Cabananga, who scored 3 goals in the Afcon 2017, like when we won the Golden Boot with 3 goals only. Because he would at least do something. Let's be honest. I think this was very, very impressive from DR Congo in this competition. Sadly, they're out. But now they have to focus on the World Cup qualifiers. And obviously, next Afcon, which is next year. So,
yeah, it's crazy. The next Afcon is so soon. It's just like it's like 18 months from now, basically.
When is the qualifiers for that one?
Probably later this year, maybe September. I don't know, honestly. But the point I'm trying to make here is that I just think for Ivory Coast, man, Sebastian Haller, man, he finally scored, man. You know, he scored a very nice goal there. He missed too many chances, though. Do you remember that chance he missed? I think it was the first half. He missed a complete sitter, I think, if I remember correctly. And then I think the 70th minute, he should have scored that chance in the 70th minute. And yeah, man, I think for Ivory Coast, man, they were the better team. And I just think for DR Congo, man, they were just unlucky in this game. Now, Sebastian, correct me if I'm wrong. Why was that first goal disallowed for DR Congo? Do you remember when DR Congo opened the score in the first half? Was it I think it was offside, right?
I think so.
Yeah. And then and then they had this really good chance. Wisa had this really good chance to score for DR Congo. And I think the goalkeeper saved it. Yeah, for DR Congo, man, they just didn't really create enough in the attack. And Ivory Coast, man, they were the much better team. They deserved to win. They move on to the final. And they were going to be playing against Nigeria, and which, of course, they want revenge. Because remember, Nigeria did defeat them in the group stage. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the final real quickly, and then we're going to head off, guys. Head off. So it's getting pretty late for you guys. And so you guys go ahead and discuss, man. Nigeria won. Nigeria versus Ivory Coast, man. Ooh. How are you feeling, Sebastian, for this one?
How I'm feeling? Nigeria. I want Nigeria.
No, but like, how do you think this will be a good final? Let me ask you first this question. I should ask that for the joint.
It's gonna be one of those disgusting finals where it's gonna be 1 goal rebound or like 1-0 rebound goal.
I think so I forgot to ask you this. For the Qatar Jordan game, do you think that's gonna be a good game or a good final, or you're not sure?
No. I think both finals are gonna be crap. It's gonna be low scoring. Like it's gonna be a disgusting goal by winning it.
Yeah, I feel like this will be a very scrappy game. I don't expect a lot of goals, especially for this one. Maybe Jordan Qatar, I could see maybe a few goals, but this game is gonna be very scrappy. I think there's gonna be maybe 1 goal in this game. It might even go to penalties, guys. It might even go to penalties. If it goes to penalties.
Yeah, and Michael will have a 4-hour stream.
Oh man, I mean, So this is gonna be an interesting final, man. Obviously, Ivory Coast looking for revenge, and Ivory Coast, man, they're just something special with this team. Like the way they managed to beat Mali in that kind of dramatic fashion, the way they managed to beat Senegal. Like I just feel like Ivory Coast is just. I don't know, man. Ivory Coast, man. It's gonna be a close game. This is gonna be an interesting game, guys. I'm kind of torn apart here for this game. Because we saw in the group stage how Nigeria able to get past Ivory Coast, but I do think Ivory Coast have improved. Sebastian, would you say Ivory Coast have improved in the knockout stage compared to the group stage?
Yes, definitely. I think they've been much better offensively, defensively. So I think Ivory Coast just also have to take it easy and be patient. You're gonna get chances against this Nigeria team.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know, man. This is a difficult one. This is a difficult one to call, guys, because this can go either way. So, like I said, I'm not gonna give my prediction here in this stream. You got to wait for my video tomorrow. I'm gonna say this right now, though. It's gonna be a close game. I would expect maybe extra time, potentially penalties.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprised. Because probably Michael's gonna go live. He's probably doing a live for this final. It's gonna get penalties. You know how his live streams have been.
Yeah.
So if Michael streams, it's gonna be penalties. Bet on it. Bet your house on it. If Michael goes live,
well, technically, Jordan South Korea game didn't go to penalties. I think I might be the only exception so far.
And I think one other game. So.
Oh yeah, Mali Ivory Coast. That didn't go to pens. So I just think for this game, I think it's gonna be very interesting because obviously, Nigeria. Like I feel like for this one, guys, I think Nigeria. Actually, let's talk about from a narrative point of view. If Ivory Coast win it in this kind of fashion, it'd be like a perfect story. Like imagine barely making out of the group stage, on the skin of your teeth, having to rely on Morocco doing you a huge favor. And by the way, guys, I've seen some Moroccans actually trying to claim that Ivory Coast win this Afcon. They can claim it too, that's extremely tasteless.
Oh, disgusting. That's why I need Nigeria to win this Afcon. I need HH to have a Dubinsky, and I need him to be more happy.
Okay. Let me just start with Ivory Coast first. So if Ivory Coast win it, from the dramatic fashion they've had, just about scraping it through against Senegal, beating the defending champions on penalties. The odds were against them to beat Mali, especially when they're down to 10 men, scoring those 2 late goals in the 90th, the 120th minute. Insane. And then to beat DR Congo, a team that knocked out Egypt, a team that knocked out a team that's done really well in the tournament, haven't lost a game. It's crazy, man, for Ivory Coast, man. It would be a perfect story. As for Nigeria, if they win this AFCON, it would just show that Nigeria are back. Like after failing to qualify for the World Cup, this will be a really good way to redeem yourself for winning the AFCON, showing that this will be a huge statement for Nigeria to show that, hey, we're back on the right track and it's great, And it's kind of like with Algeria. Remember how Algeria failed to qualify for the 2018 World Cup? They went on to win the AFCON the year after. It'd be almost like that with Nigeria if they win this AFCON. It'll be very much similar. So I just think that for Nigeria, man, it's going to be huge, man. And a lot of Nigerian fans have been suffering for a long time. They haven't won this trophy since 2013. It's been a long time, guys. It's been 11 years, guys, since they have last won it. And for Ivory Coast, they last won it 8 years. So both these teams haven't won the trophy for a long time, man. This is such a huge moment for both teams. Both countries need this trophy more than anything. They haven't won it such a long time. And given how this tournament's gone, this is going to be a good final. I think this could be a good final, guys. This could be a very interesting final. So, of course, you guys know on Sunday we'll be doing a live reaction for the final, of course. And yeah, man, let's just hope the game ends in 90 minutes because, unfortunately, I have an event later that night I have to go to. And, of course, the Super Bowl is going to be starting. So that's going to be a jam-packed. Sunday night's going to be jam-packed. That Sunday night's going to be crazy.
Are you going to that one?
Going to where?
Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm not gonna go to the Super Bowl. I mean, man, I might watch at home though, but
yeah, for you. No.
Yeah, and then even if I wanted to, I can't because I have this family event that I have to go to. It's like this party something, so it's an important event. So yeah, I mean, hopefully the game ends in 90 minutes because I don't want to go to penalties because the game's gonna take a long time. So
Plus,
yeah,
there might not, Hopefully this game's end quickly for 90 minutes.
And you know just realized, Sebastian, both these teams didn't qualify for the last World Cup too.
Yeah, I should not speak about that one because my nations did not make it, but it's fun. But yeah, if this goes to extra time, there's probably no chance that I will watch it because obviously Coca-Cola is playing Super Cup after this game. So,
you know what the frustrating thing is, guys? The frustrating thing is the Barca game's at the same time. But honestly, I'm guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm prioritizing this game over Barca.
Yesterday, I dreamed about losing that game on Sunday. I probably won't be watching that. Yeah, hopefully. Jesus.
At least your game is not the same time. At least not the same time. Because I guys, I'm gonna say this right now. I hate watching games at the same time. I hate watching both games at the same time.
If the Coca-Cola game was same time as this final, I would not even touch the Afcon final. Not even. I can't. I can't take my eyes off Coca-Cola game. I can't.
I mean, because it's a Super Cup. What if it's a league match?
Okay. No, if it's still not, I just can't. Because Colorado is weird, man. Like a weird team. You know,
Okay.
one game you can win. Like we can talk about off stream, but yeah.
Okay. Let's go into some comments. I'm gonna head off, guys. Head off. Where are we? Okay. Where are we? I'm trying to read some of you guys' comments. Yeah, I get you, AD. Ivory Coast winning is not boring, though. Would be insane. Say by Morocco. Matt's against Everton. You want too many upsets. I can't stand the rugby. Okay, I think I already read that. Like, Sebastian can't stand Juventus. Aishir says, yeah, I mean, Nigeria will be like, okay. Luke Coop says, HKR, how are we going to call this final four when you have finals Qatar versus Jordan? No, I think both finals will be good, guys. I don't think this will be a boring final. I think both finals will be good. But obviously, I think this final is more interesting than Jordan Qatar. I think most of us will agree with that. HKR said, but imagine Cape Verde made it. Luke Coop says, I mean, Nigeria win the cup is pretty based. I think I already read this comments. My predictions were married. I feel like every coaster win it because of how they got the group. I was kind of sad when Cape Verde went out because no one Cape Verde. Okay, that okay. I don't know if I should read that part out loud, but yeah, I know what Buki's talking about. Yeah, the ladies look nice. The ladies look nice. Just saying that right now. Buki says, HGR said Morocco Argentina final would have been cool. Okay, oh, you're right. Maybe a strong team final is better. Yeah, like I think about it this way, like when you want to have the two best teams play against each other. HGR say, yeah, France Croatia 2018 was boring, one-sided. The game wasn't boring, but it was one-sided. I would agree with that. I wouldn't say the game was boring. It was a good final, but it was one-sided. That's the thing I don't like about those kind of finals, because there's a clear heavy favorite, and more often than not, the heavy favorite tends to win, and by a big margin. HGR says, Bakumbu Blade. Bakumbu, DR Congo forever. I want to see Kenya, Libya in the next Afcon. That would be nice. That shows like qualifiers September, October, November. HKR said Libya are looking good under Mitchell. He helped, but Dhaka cycle on the map. What, you mean Zambia? Yes, the manager had year at Zambia. Put Libya had Al Mustari. I think plays the Portuguese league. Would be so cool. Madagascar Seychelles, Mauritius qualify. This game is so tight to call. Yo, the Ivory Coast versus the Mali game was mad. Yeah, that was an insane game, guys. I don't know if you guys see it on Twitter. The Mali coach, he was so sad, and his assistant coach was like pouring water on him. Like, oh my god, that was like one of the craziest things. Like that was like that's such like a meme material right there. Sebastian, do you remember seeing that? Sebastian?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, do you remember what I just said? Like that. Do you remember the Mali coach after the end of the game, the Ivory Coast game, he was like crying, and I think like the guy was like pouring water on him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just that. Like, it just shows, man. Afcon, man, you have like we have to have like a compilation of the Afcon best moments. And we have to have that. We're gonna have to, guys, save them for Sunday, guys. There's a lot of moments we have. It's not this one. Okay, Matt. I'm not gonna read that comment. I'm not gonna read that one. I see pens. What? Hey, yo, boss. If any Moroccan fan claims Ivory Coast win the tournament, they're rats. For me, that's extremely shameless. That's shameless, actually. 11 years since I won Afcon. Try 47 years in that Asian Cup. Yeah, that's true, man. Iran are also cursed too. 1970, I think, was the last time they won. My guy was 8 years old when Nigeria last won. I wasn't dreaming of being born 47 years ago. 11 years of Afcon's not bad. There are many other good teams. Yeah, I know. Korea didn't win Asian Cup since 1970. This is really bad. Technically, if Nigeria wins this, it would be the unofficial 10th anniversary since the last one in 2013. Wait, for real, you're right. France versus Croatia wasn't that one-sided until Pogba scored. Still far better than 2010. That's debatable, man. That's debatable, Matt. I saw that part about the water, yeah. 2022 final. Best one after 80th minute. Before 80th minute was the worst one. Like, as good as the 2022 World Cup final was, I don't think that final was that great for the entire game.
Rigged. I would say rigged.
Okay, we're not gonna. Okay, I just want one last thing about that final. It was one of the most dramatic finals I've seen in my life. Can we agree with that? It was a dramatic final. Can we agree with that?
Dramatic.
Matt Snell says, any thoughts on South Africa versus DR Congo? I guess we could talk about this game, but it's a third place game. But honestly, I don't even. I guess I don't know. I mean, this game, who knows? Honestly, I don't know how those two prioritize us.
If it was Chile against Sweden, I would say, "Oh yeah, best game." No, I don't care. I don't. Just like Stephen A. Smith says, We don't care. We don't care.
I think for this game, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'll give you guys my third place prediction because I don't think many people even care. I'm gonna say DR Congo wins this. I think DR Congo wins.
I'm gonna say DR Congo.
Yeah, I'll say like a 1-0, maybe 2-1, maybe South Africa, DR Congo 2, South Africa 1, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not gonna even do the final. I won't even talk about the third place game on final preview. Master said, "Wasted water, such conditions." Pookie at Matt says, "I saw in their competition and said Pogba." Yeah, that was a crazy game, man. That was a crazy game. Pookie said, "Lol, Matt's how funny." Matt Jones says it was also frustration after multiple 1-0s and extra times. Matt Jones said first half close, second half has some banging goals. Pookie says South Africa gets third. Okay, fair enough. I mean, like I said, it's the third place game doesn't really, quite frankly, matter. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for you guys for today. So that's the Afcon Asian Cup coverage. So remember, guys, the next stream is gonna be on Saturday. We're gonna be doing that Asian Cup live reaction. Then on Sunday. And yeah, man, it's gonna be some good games, man. It's gonna be some good games. I might appear on some other channels from this point on. Maybe it might appear on HH's channel. Maybe it might be there. I might also be there Abdullahi's channel. Maybe Michael Talks Football. That's probably unlikely to stream before, but yeah. And of course, we're gonna have a member stream, guys. We're gonna have a member stream on Friday. We'll probably do a more of a detailed preview for the final on that stream. And yeah, so any last thoughts from you, Sebastian, before you head off?
Nah, not really.
All right. And Matt said 2010 is just one save, one goal on fouling tactics. Come on, Mats. Come on. You can't deny that Iniesta goal was iconic, man. That's iconic, Mats. I'm sorry. Okay, Bookie says it's just nostalgia, Mats. Master said nostalgia bait. All right, we're gonna wrap things up here, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. Remember, guys, to like, subscribe on your way out. So how many likes we got on today's stream? We got up to 10 likes. Okay, that's decent. That's a good amount of likes. And we got our mods here today. So we got Pookie and Matt's channel. So thank you, mods, for saying throughout the stream. And yeah, like I said, guys, best of luck to all 4 teams for the finals. And of course, you guys know we'll have live reactions for both games. Pookie says 80 never said it's not iconic. Well, I mean, to be fair, the 2010 final wasn't really that great of a watch. The game itself wasn't really that great. So I understand what Matt's is saying, but I still think actually, you know what? Yeah, 2010 final wasn't that great if you think about it. But the extra time period was good. Extra time was good. I would think extra time was great. The full 90 minutes, not really, but extra time was great. The extra time of that final was good. Anyways, gonna wrap things up here, guys. So please remember to like and subscribe. Check out my other podcast description below. Remember, guys, to check out my videos in the description below. The playlist will be there, I think. Check out them. Yeah, and remember to click that join button to gain access to members' videos and members' streams. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out. And because I'll just watch them both again. All right, fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right, see you guys later, man. Peace out.